Hello, fellow readers. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Jessica.
This is Series Sisters.
Hey guys, we're back.
Hey, we have some news. We
Well-
already did this.
Okay, so we recorded this episode once, and when we tried to save it or whatever, GarageBand crashed.
Was a CUNT.
Yeah.
And
And it was gone.
It's gone.
It was gone.
And yes, we did all the things to try to recover it. Okay. It's gone. And I would appreciate it if you would just let it go.
She's very sensitive.
We've already
about
mourned.
this.
Now it's time to grieve.
So
Aren't those the
now
same
we
thing?
are, yes.
Okay.
Okay. I had to think about it. So we'll do it again.
Do it again.
And my reactions might still be genuine because I don't remember too much of.
Exactly. Normally we've listened to it a couple times by now.
So yeah. And then so this is the last episode of this book, and then we will be starting a new book.
A new book.
And we will also start doing video of the podcast.
Then you can see the horrible faces.
Yeah, because there's some stuff you are missing. So that would be available on YouTube, and then you can still listen normally on Spotify and Apple and whatever. Oh, and I also, so last time I said that there wasn't such thing as the eating baby mice situation. And I just didn't feel like I exhausted all my searching. So I dug a little deeper, and it is a thing.
Dig a little deeper.
And it actually has a name. I'm gonna
I forgot it had a name.
Yeah. It is called, well, there's a Chinese word for it, but
that no one's going to attempt.
I can't. But it's called Three Squeaks.
And it's not Three Squeaks hurrah either.
Oh.
There's no hurrah.
No one's hurrahing.
No one's hurrahing.
It exists in China, although it's not common practice.
It's very frowned upon.
Yes. The legality today is debated. Obviously, animal cruelty and all that. So it's called Three Squeaks. So the first squeak is when they're picked up with chopsticks.
Oh, God.
The second squeak when they are dipped in sauce. And the third squeak is when they are placed in the mouth.
Yeah, there's no boiling.
Yeah, I don't think this one's like kill it and then eat it. It's like
just you're munching on and blood is gushing in your fucking mouth.
Squiggly in
Ew.
there. Ugh. Okay, sorry, that's gross, guys. But I guess
you learned something today, so you're welcome.
So Dean, I guess, didn't make that up completely.
Oh, he'll do research on that, but not how people speak to each other. That's
Well,
fine.
You know, maybe we're not from New Orleans.
Jessica.
And maybe back in 2005.
Way back. Oh my God, that was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Things were different, but no.
Things were
no,
different.
No one talks like that. All right, you ready?
Yes.
Is that everything?
I think so.
All right, let's do this.
Oh, we have to say what happened last time.
Okay. I think I can remember.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Hey, boy.
Roy's dead.
Roy is dead.
The head is dead.
The head is dead.
Nothing with Victor. He was eating those mice.
Yep.
Okay. Nothing with Duke. Carson went to Harker's
Yes.
apartment.
Yes.
There was a shootout. He
Mhm.
jumped out the window and then got up and
Mhm.
left with somebody in a van.
Yep.
Is that it? Randall 6 was stuck
yes.
in that basement garage.
Parking garage
Yeah.
area. Yeah.
And he was crying.
And he's crying again
He's always
because
crying.
of his one big box situation.
Yeah.
Okay, so Carson is still at Harker's, and since it's no longer bullet season.
Is that a joke?
It was supposed to be.
Because the shooting's over?
Yeah, there's no
Oh
more
my
bullets
God.
a flying. So Carson takes a look while she's now calmer
Mm-hmm.
at his house.
Snooping around.
Apartment. It's an apartment. Every piece of furniture is a different style than the others. They clash colors. In the absence of artwork on the walls, the disinterest in making the place look nice reminded her of Bobby's apartment. How he just had that one chair.
Okay. It's also kind of stereotypically a guy thing.
That's true.
A
A bachelor pad.
Yeah.
That's also very true.
Not all guys.
I'll say that here.
Sorry.
Fry shows up and he looks real rough. And he's like, for real? He went out that window. And Carson's like, for real, bro.
He for real did.
He for real
jumped out that
He for
shit.
real jumped out the window. And Fry sees holes in the wall and he says, which one of you fired the shotgun? Carson tells him it was him. Nope, because Carson is a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Carson tells her it was her, but that her shooting was justified because Harker had shot at them first. Fry is confused that Harker was still on the run and that he had survived that fall. Then a CSI tech steps out of the bedroom and says, O'Connor, Madison, you got to see this. We just found out where he really lived.
Ooh.
Ooh. Now we're going to Victor / Father Duchesne.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Father Duchesne has a phone call. Usually, if he gets a phone call after midnight, it just means that someone's dying or has died. And he needs to be there for
Those
last
are sad
rites.
calls.
Yeah. But in this case, Father Duchesne was pretty positive that it was Victor on the phone. And Victor asks him if he'd done what he was asked to do. And Patrick assures him that, yeah, he's been all over the city looking, and none of their people has seen or heard of anyone acting strangely. But Victor's like, I don't believe you. And he continues to ask him questions.
Doubter.
Yeah. Doubt. Hey, where does that word come from? Why is there a B?
I don't know. Is it like an English thing?
I don't know.
Hey,
by the way, where does this word come
all
from?
All of our words are spelled crazy.
Yeah, it's true. Anywho, Victor brings up Harker and what Harker has done because he's seen it on the news. And Father Duchesne nervously says, do you feel that I failed you? And Victor says, no, Harker was very clever. So Father Duchesne thinks, then why are you calling me?
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't say that to him. He just said out loud. He said, is there anything more you need me to do? More Twilight barks? What do we need to do? And Victor's like, not yet. Maybe later. And then he hangs up. And so Patrick, Father Duchesne, goes back into his kitchen where he was. And Harker's there because Patrick was the driver.
Uh-huh. I remember that now.
Yep.
He picked him up.
Yep.
They're
Took him
in
back to his place. Yep. That's right. They
That's
are
right.
in Coots.
Yeah.
And they're actually eating sugared pecans together in the kitchen.
I've never heard of sugared pecans.
They're really good.
Are they?
Mm-hmm. They're like the candied ones. You can shut right up. They're delicious.
Okay.
Anyway, the call ended. He's gone, whatever. And Harker asks Patrick, if you need sanctuary, where will you turn? And that was just a question.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody answered. Father then wonders how he was able to lie and assumes it must have something to do with God. But Harker's like, no, you're not a person. You're not even a human. A real priest would call you a walking blasphemy. And Father Duchesne's like, lately I've been wondering. So Harker says, I'm a murderer. I've killed 2 of them and 1 of us. Would God approve of your giving me sanctuary any more than Victor would? By asking that, Harker put into words a key element of Father Duchesne's moral dilemma.
Mm-hmm.
Because if there is a God, he wouldn't forgive him for being who he is. He doesn't want to. He disappoints everyone.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Anyway.
Side note.
Yes.
I read a book.
Yeah.
A long time ago. Thank you. It's called Stupid About Men. I was going through some shit. Okay.
It's okay. You know, there's something for everybody.
But it was really good. I can't remember who wrote it.
Okay.
But it was basically she took all these Disney stories, the Disney princesses, and told like the real story, I guess.
Quote
It was
unquote.
basically like such and such didn't need a man to save her kind of
yes.
thing. But the one about the Little Mermaid
Mhm.
was really good because she said the Little Mermaid actually wanted to be human because she wanted to have a soul and wanted to have connection with God. And it wasn't because of a man.
Okay.
But she knew
Yay
that
for not having to be with a man, but why
Yeah.
can't God be in the sea?
For some reason mermaids don't have souls, according to the actual story of Little Mermaid.
Oh. Well, that feels pretty rude. I don't like that.
Anyways, go ahead. It just reminded me of that.
Okay. Well,
I'm sorry.
Are you leaving? Are you leaving now?
That's it for me, guys.
Going back to Carson, the CSI tech is leading Carson, Michael, and Fry. Oh my. And while he's leading them to the room, he's telling them that when they converted the building to apartments, they had closed off the attic, but Harker had somehow found out it was there, and he made it into his go nuts room.
I still don't know why.
Which doesn't make sense because
call it a
it's
go nuts room.
the only thing that's strewn about is some books, and there's stuff on the walls, but that's not a go nuts room. There's no broken glass.
I know. I imagine, just destruction.
Just getting mad. What was in there was a chair and a folding table that served as a desk. There was also a mirror. What is it called, Jessica? Not a three-way mirror.
I just called it like a 3-panel.
Like in a fitting room.
Yeah.
Essentially. Okay. Books were all over the place, and on one of the walls, there was an enormous light box that covered 2/3 of it, and there were x-ray images, various skulls, chests, pelvises, spines, limbs. Just the x-rays, not the actual things.
Yes. I made that mistake the first time.
They were on the wall, and then on a different wall, Harker had stapled a collage of religious images. There's Christ, the Virgin Mary, Buddha, Vishnu, Anubis, etc. The whole gang.
Whole gang's here, guys.
Yep. We got them. And Fry's like, what's all this? And Carson responds.
Whoa. He turned into
what's all this then? And Carson ignores the accent and says he's crying out for meaning and purpose and hope.
Who said that?
Carson.
Oh, yeah, because... Okay.
Don't gesture.
I won't. I won't.
And then we're going to Randall 6. And he's been standing there real upset that he can't cross this giant fucking box. So he's been sitting there so long that his legs begin to ache. And this is the first experience he's ever had with muscle cramps. So he uses his ability to block out the pain. Although he has spared himself physical agony, he cannot escape mental anguish, and he despises himself for his inadequacies. He fears that Father will discover him missing it at some point and will set out in search of him. He's never seen Father mad, but he's heard others speak of his wrath. There's no hiding from him, and there's no mercy for the object of his fury. So staring at his predicament, the individual box, he realizes... Wouldn't you know it? He can use his imagination.
Oh, man. Imaginations are so cool.
Yeah, man. He can use his imagination to draw them boxes.
Duh, Randall.
Yeah, come on. Randy. However, he can only use his imagination when he closes his eyes. So he's got to be a blind guy.
Okay.
And just spell himself across with his eyes closed. So that's what he does.
Okay.
He does it, and he makes it to the outer door. And then he continues up into an exit ramp, and he climbs out into the street. But by the time he travels almost an entire block, he comes to an alleyway, and the sun is starting to come up. And he knows that all the sounds and sights and the ruckus of the daylight will overwhelm him. So he's got to find a place to hide.
Okay.
Yep. Going to Victor.
Vicky.
Vicky. I'm sorry.
You know what?
What? Are you mad?
No. The way I've been picturing Victor in my mind, he's just been really ugly.
Yeah.
And
Super.
old. And kind of a little wrinkly.
But
I know.
nobody sees him that way. But maybe it's like one of those you put on the real glasses and you see how he looks and he's like this old crinkled man, but to everyone else.
He's probably should be dead by now.
Yeah. He's over 200.
Right. I know I'm thinking, like, I'm picturing an actor in a movie that reminds me of him.
Who?
I don't know. That's my problem. I can't think
What's
of
he
it.
in?
I don't know. I can't remember.
It's really
so
hard.
just disregard this comment.
I could just start guessing movies.
No.
Maybe we'll do that later.
I don't even think like it's on the tip of my tongue. I just can't remember.
It's buried deep, but it's just giving you a little bit of hint.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, Vicky goes home for the first time in 30 hours. 30 hours. He arrives at his mansion and goes directly to his hidden lab in the pantry. And fuck. Karloff is dead.
Head's dead.
Head is dead. Although disappointed by the setback, Victor was like, "Holy shit! He cut himself off from the power. He did this himself." And he's like, "It's cool. It sucks that he died, but fuck it, I can make another one."
Okay.
This was an incredible breakthrough that he was able to do so much stuff.
So he was more impressed than pissed. Okay.
You ate an entire wheel of cheese? Not even mad. So excited to begin this project, he sits at his desk and he brings up the 24-hour video of the room and he scans backward and he sees Erica.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, that really sucks.
Yeah, poor Erica. Okay, go to Carson. No, yep, go. Woo. Go to Carson. Michael picks her up this time because she let him drive. And they go to the Lux Theater where Michael meets Deucalion for the first time. And they give each other a nod.
Oh, the head nod.
Hello, sir.
Sizing each other up.
Yep. Thanks for the nod. And Carson tells Duke that they need his help. They want him to look at Harker's other room because she says if he really is one of Victor's people, Deucalion should be able to read his place better than they can. Michael's like, but he's not a profiler. And Deucalion's like, yeah, I understand murderers. I am one. And Duke tells them he doesn't like to go out in the daylight. And she's like, well, I can drive you. Like, we'll get there in a car, to be outside. He's like, no, I'll go my own way. I'll meet you there. I don't know what his way is, but
I still want to know what the hell that means.
I don't know what it means. I don't know.
Well, obviously, he can move fast. We know that.
Yeah. You think he's just running?
Run really fast and nobody notices?
Maybe.
I don't know.
We can say that.
Wonderful. If we'll find out.
Are we ever going to know? I don't know. Jump in to Erica and Victor.
I'm worried about her. Even though I already know, but I'm still worried.
I know. Victor found her in the library. She nestled in an armchair reading a novel. He should have insisted that Erica read science or mathematics, psychology or history, but it's too late now. Pleased with herself for the discovery of tender feelings, she had betrayed her master, and she would betray him again. As he approached, she looked up from the novel and smiled. And then he struck her so hard that he broke her nose. She falls onto the floor. And she obviously, as you know, he denied her the choice of turning off pain. So he just stood over her and kicked her repeatedly as hard as he could over and over and over. In time, he exhausted himself and he stood just covered in sweat, gasping for breath like some sort of weird sicko. And Victor tells her to get up and sit in a chair. At first, she struggles, and then she sat. And when she sits, she is kind of hunched over because she just got kicked a lot. And then she raises her head with confidence and looks at him. And I'm like, yeah, girl, fuck him up.
I wish she was telepathic. And I wish she could hurt him, but she can't.
No.
Dang it.
I know.
Well.
Victor.
Physically.
Yeah, man. Victor told her to sit in a chair, and then he wanted to be calmer because he wanted to enjoy when he killed her.
Oh, yeah.
So he made himself a
let's
drink.
Do that, Victor.
Yeah, he made himself a beverage, and he drinks it. And then finally, he removes the necktie from around his neck, and he loops it around hers while giving her some dumb speech about how he's a creator. He doesn't want to have to be a destroyer, but she gave him no choice. Savoring the moment, Victor was surprised to hear Erica say, "I forgive you for this." Yeah, he gets like uppercase mad and calls her a bitch, among other things.
He lost it.
Yeah, how can she think that that's okay? She is not in a position to be the one forgiving people.
The audacity.
Yeah, for real. Quietly and calmly, she finishes her sentence and says, "But I will never forgive you for having made me."
Okay.
And her audacity shocked him so much that it robbed him of all the pleasure that he expected from this strangulation.
Yeah.
So he strangled her with such a fury and rage that he was no longer a man of power, but a grunting beast.
No. Why'd you do the sound effects?
Yes, you're welcome. You don't say much, do you? In her dying, Erica had not only denied him, but defeated him and humiliated him as he had not been in more than 2 centuries. Later, Victor had a shower, and he called on his butler, "William, William, I need you. William, come to me now. There's a dead thing in the library, William. I want that useless meat buried deep in the landfill and right away."
That's your wife, bro.
Not anymore.
He didn't deserve her anyways.
Jumping back to Carson.
Mm-hmm.
Carson and Michael are back on the escalator, meaning they are back at Harker's place.
What is that from?
Mallrats.
Oh, yeah.
That kid is back on the escalator. Deucalion arrives in his own way, whatever the way that was, and he starts to look around the space. He looks toward the kitchen and says he sometimes sits at the table in there drinking, but whiskey doesn't provide him with the escape he needs, only occasional oblivion. Then he looks toward the bedroom and says, "In there you will most likely find pornography. Only one single item, one video."
So last time Ashley was telling me the story, I asked what the video was. I'm going to ask again.
Transvestite Sylvania? So you can, figure out what that's about.
You do the math.
You can do the math. I don't know. There's something out there for everyone.
Yeah.
And there's no kink shaming.
It's just that was the only one. That's kind of embarrassing.
He knows what he likes, and he went straight for it.
Maybe he was just trying things out, grabbed it, didn't like it, so he didn't go back into that.
Yeah, but...
Or was this like in the DVD player?
I don't know if it was ready to hit play or not. It just... They didn't tell me. It was just there.
Okay.
And he was right. There was exactly one video. But he said he found no thrill in images of copulation, only an even more profound sense of being an outsider, only greater alienation. It's kind of sad.
It is sad, but then it's not real. These things aren't real.
Yeah, they're not real. Thank you. Sometimes I need to be reminded that. One time I saw a pillow on the side of the road and I cried. Because I thought, what if that was somebody's only pillow? What if they don't have a pillow now? And it was all like wet and stuff. And it's like now they can't even come back and get it.
Ashley. Ashley's the most like compassionate person ever. And it is almost unhealthy.
It is 100% unhealthy.
I feel like you've always been like that.
I know.
But there was one time when we were little and I spilled my food and you were so upset.
That was okay. That was the time that also makes me laugh hysterically.
Oh, cool.
She had a salad and she was going down the stairs really fast. Like she had been wanting this salad all day. And then she was booking it down the stairs. She got to the end and her legs went out from under her. The salad went flying, all those sunflower seeds. And after I got over my laughter, I felt really bad. And yes, I did cry because you were so excited about that salad.
It's not like I couldn't go get another one.
I know, but you'd been waiting all day. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone knows that. We're going to go to Randall. He was scared of the daylight, obviously. So he's in a dumpster now.
Obviously
He's scared of the day. Yeah. So it wasn't a gross dumpster. It was outside of office buildings. So it was mostly just trash. I mean, obviously, mostly just paper trash. Sometimes the trash hits him, but he doesn't care. He just scoots it and gets back in his nest.
Like people throwing trash in there hit him with it on accident? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, the trash shouldn't be moving.
No, people throw their stuff in there. Then a dude comes in with him. He climbs in, a stranger climbs in and says, "This is my territory." But
those turf wars
they're real.
Serious.
They're serious business. And Randall just grabs the man and breaks his neck, which is a perfectly reasonable reaction. Yep. Then he rolls the dead body to the farthest end of the dumpster and covers it with bags of trash. The man's shopping cart stands near the dumpster. It's full of like aluminum cans and glass bottles. But Randall isn't worried about that for the moment. He'll deal with that later. All he cares about now is the route to happiness. And the O'Connor house is the end of his journey. Jumping to Father Duchesne and Harker. Throughout the day, while they were talking, Father Duchesne and Harker opened bottle after bottle of communion wine. There's going to be more dialogue in these because everything's getting wrapped up.
Mm-hmm.
Father D had, over the years, grown more torn between what he was and what he wished he could be.
Mm-hmm.
Harker and the priest are having a very deep conversation about good and evil, mostly evil. Harker asks if Victor is evil.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, yes. And Father Duchesne responds, "He's a hard man, not easy to like. His jokes aren't very funny." But that's all he said. He didn't really say yes or no.
That's the worst you can say about this guy.
Right? I think he's got a couple other flaws.
Yeah.
Some red flags for sure. Harker says, if Victor is evil, what does that make them? Harker himself doesn't feel evil. He's just incomplete. And Father Duchesne has the thought that maybe if they lived the right way, they could grow a soul. Then Harker brings up Pinocchio because, like Pinocchio, he's changing.
Just like Pinocchio?
Just like Pinocchio.
He's going from wood to a real boy?
Yep.
No.
Yep.
He's got some face or something like
in there.
The other is in him.
Well, he tells him, he says after he tells him about Pinocchio, he tells him that he's going to give birth to something. Then he lifts up his shirt.
By the way.
Hey, did you know? Did you know that I'm going to birth? Lifts up his shirt because he likes to do that. And a face was taking shape beneath the skin. The thing was a death mask, but in motion. Blind eyes rolling, mouth open as though in a silent scream. Father Duchesne is like, no, that's going to be a hard pass. Yeah. And he backs up across the room. And then the doorbell rings. So, yay.
Let me cover myself.
Let me put something over this. So Father D goes to check it out. Because did I tell you the doorbell rang?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Hey, did the doorbell ring?
I think the doorbell rang.
All right.
Okay. What sound do you think it made? Do you think it was a ding dong?
Ding dong.
That's so lame.
Aw.
When the priest opens the front door, he discovers motherfucking Victor is on the porch.
Ugh, this guy.
Yeah. So when Father Duchesne backs up, Victor steps through the front door with the sense of entitlement. And he proceeds along the hall deeper into the house without an invitation.
I don't like that trait.
Nope.
I get it because he made these things. So he doesn't have any respect for them.
Nope. Or their items.
Or their hearts. Both of them.
Both of them.
Okay.
They're so big. While Victor is going through the house, he tells who's scattering about. Scattering?
Skatering?
I don't know. He was a skater, Victor.
Ugh.
Sorry. He says, the authorities haven't found Detective Harker yet. We're all at risk until I reacquire him. Basically, Victor gives himself a tour of the house. I think he's looking for the Hark.
Yeah, he doesn't believe the priest.
No.
Which he
but
shouldn't,
I
but
know.
still.
Harker had already gotten out of there. He heard that it was Victor and he got out. So while roaming around, Victor's droning on and on about how great the new race is and how humanity is so flawed. And then Victor mentions before he leaves that religion can be seductive. And if there were an afterlife and a God, he's saying this to Father Duchesne, he would hate you for what you are. He would snuff you out and cast you into hell. And then he says, peace, and he leaves.
What about you, Victor?
Yeah.
What do you think's going to happen to you?
He doesn't need a God. He is a God.
I hate him.
Carson. All three of them. Carson, Michael, Duke.
Yep.
Oh my. Again.
Yeah.
Fry is better because it rhymed.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're in the nutsy go nuts room. And Michael's like, what's going on with that 3-paneled mirror? And Deucalion tells him that Harker stood there in the nude, studying his body for a difference, something that would reveal why he feels incomplete. But that would have been before he started to look inside of other people. Carson's looking through some of the books that were scattered around, opening them to the pages that Harker had sticky notes. She thinks that if she looks through and sees what he was interested in, it will give her more information.
Like a real detective.
Yes. Exactly. One of the bookmarks in one of the psychotherapy books was not a sticky note. It was an appointment reminder card for Kathy Burke.
Oh, yeah.
And Carson remembers Kathy saying that her and Jonathan had such a good rapport. Carson believes that Kathy will be his next target.
I don't know how she came up with that logic. Just because maybe that was like Harker's only friend. That was nice.
I don't know if it's also because Kathy's like such a good person, and if he respected her and thought she was good, then obviously he thinks she's got some happiness hidden in there that he can take.
To
Jenna, that was the last one they talked to. Remember she had all the cutesy cookie jars?
Okay. I couldn't remember if that was this one.
Nope.
Okay. So they know. Never mind.
Okay.
I couldn't remember if they did it talk about why he was cutting people. Like, I know why he's cutting people open, but does Carson and them know why?
Yes, because Jenna had said, oh, well, maybe not. I don't have my notes on me.
Okay.
I can't remember if she said, like, he said he was going to open me up to find something that he doesn't have or whatever.
Okay.
So, yeah, we're on Randall now.
He's in the dumpster.
Yes, this is where my notes for some reason say 4 house, and I have no idea why. So the man's shopping cart has stood where it was left, but Randall 6, fresh from the dumpster, decides to push it to a less conspicuous place. He closes his eyes, ready to spell himself down the street, when, wouldn't you know it, that bitch starts rolling.
Rolling. Hey.
Yeah?
He hasn't seen a shopping cart before?
I guess not. He's been stuck
not even on the internet?
No.
In all of his research?
No, it never included shopping carts. Or maybe he saw it, but he didn't put, like, he's never felt the sensation of being rolled anywhere.
I guess that's fair.
So he almost feels something. He feels something almost like happiness.
How does he know what happiness feels like?
He doesn't, but he thinks it is.
Okay.
It's an unprecedented gratification. Mm-hmm. So he just continues rolling along, and he thinks this must be what freedom is like.
Aww.
Okay, I don't know why he's so fucking slow moving. We're going to Harker. Kathy Burke is sitting at her kitchen table. From the corner of her eye, she sees movement and looks up to discover Harker standing in the doorway. Kathy calmly puts her bookmark in her novel and says, "It didn't have to be this way, Jonathan." And Harker responds with, "You're a good woman, Kathy, a very fine person." Just then, the phone rings, and Jonathan's like, no. Don't answer that.
Don't answer that.
Don't do that. Where's my chippy?
Here, Chip.
Chip. He tells her, "You're so complete. I know if only I could look inside you, I'd find what I'm missing." She tells him that she only wants what's best for him, and she wants to call someone to come and help him turn himself in.
Mm-hmm.
He considers it for a moment before saying, no, that wouldn't be good. And he looks across the kitchen, intrigued by something. So when Kathy follows his gaze, she sees that it is a knife rack. And that makes her a little nervous,
Yeah.
And then he advertises his condition again.
He's so proud of it.
But now he's starting to get worried because it's starting to hurt.
Oh.
And he says, maybe it's not going to be good. Not good at all. Something's coming.
Oh.
Abruptly, his face wrenches with pain and he cries out and holds his tummy. And he says, I'm splitting.
Oh, gross. Not on my carpet.
I hate it when he splits on my carpet. What if he was just doing the splits? I would be so mad if someone made that joke. I'm all concerned for your well-being and you're just over here doing this, doing the fucking splits. Gotcha. So we're back to Carson. She pulls into a stop in front of Kathy's house and her and Michael get out of the car. The front door flies open. Kathy runs out. She says Harker ran out the back. Carson hears the running, but right now they are too much in a public area that she can't just go
shooting,
firing off. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because it might hit somebody. Yeah. So instead they opt for the classic beginning of Men in Black chase. Have that in my notes, guys. Because that's what I picture. Like that little really alien man running. Yeah. Super fast. And then Will Smith is there and he's running super fast. And then that guy's eyes blink the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that, did you say Men in Black 2?
No, the first one.
Oh, yeah. Before he joined them.
Yeah.
Because he
Yeah,
you
you
kept
see.
up with that fast alien. Okay.
He sure did. Keep up with them aliens.
I'm gonna watch that now.
I know, it's so good. It's so good. I watched it recently, hence the reference. Anyway, they chase him until they're near the waterfront. Harker sees a warehouse and just books it, slamming himself against the door until the hinges snap. Carson hollers to Michael that he's gonna go out the back. So she gives him her pistol so that Michael has two. She takes the shotgun. Michael's going to go out the back. She's going to go in the front and they're going to like herd him toward each other, basically.
Or trap him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Herd him. Hey.
Herd him. Come on.
Come on now. A little bit of cat and mouse is now playing out. Little kitty cat.
Huh? Don't make a grossed out face.
I was upset. I don't like it. It made me I didn't like it. Carson's looking for Harker and he's hidden, but finally she sees him and he's like running away from her, but he hobbles as if he's in pain. He's bent over, cradling his torso with both arms.
This isn't gonna be good.
Nope. Harker quickly climbs up some crates and Carson takes a shot and misses him. Now we kind of go to Michael for a second. And Michael doesn't like to stand around and wait. So he tries a different entrance. The door is locked. Movement startles him and he sees Deucalion at his side. Duke says, I understand locks. And then the man grabs the door handle, wrenches it so hard that all three of the locks pull out of the frame.
See, he could have just done that without talking. He could have just like Michael
walked up
Duke
and grabbed the fuck.
Duke goes up and just pulls it.
I know.
He doesn't have to say, I understand locks.
That's part of his.
It's okay.
It's part of his personality, man. I'm sorry. What did you say?
I said he's dramatic.
He is very dramatic. Okay, so then Duke and Michael go inside and Michael starts to follow him, but Duke's disappeared. From overhead, something's coming. It's Michael. No, it's not.
Okay.
Someone's running. It's Harker. He's running above Michael, like up in the rafters.
Harker's running around up in the rafters.
Up in the rafters.
Okay.
Yeah. Michael looks up and sees him, but he sees something that's Harker, but not Harker. Okay. It's a hunched and twisted form, vaguely human, but he's got way too many limbs, and he's coming towards him. Leaning atop the stuff to Michael's left, Harker crouches low on all fours, maybe all sixes, and with what sounds like two voices quarreling with each other in wordless shrieks. Michael's like, holy shit, I think I should just leave. I'm going to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's just let this one go.
Yeah, we're just going to...
Come on.
Yeah, we don't have to be the heroes.
Don't be the hero.
But instead, he chooses to be the hero, and he goes after Harker, but he loses track of him because apparently he can't see shit.
Is it dark?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it nighttime?
Yeah, and there's a storm. It's raining.
Whoa. Of course there's a storm. Okay. Go ahead.
A big storm.
Big storm.
Big storm. Deucalion's moving around slowly and just patiently waiting for Harker to come to him. And he does, and Harker says, brother? Brothers don't shake hands. Brothers gotta hug. Can't believe you've never been cow tipping before. Anyway.
That was Tommy Boy.
Yes. Again, if you haven't seen it, you're missing out. Duke says, no, I was his first. So technically, yes, then, because he made you both.
Yeah, you're still brothers.
You're still a brother. You're just the old brother that no one likes.
You abandoned the family.
You left us all.
Yeah. Left us with Dad.
Duke tells Harker that he can help him, and he tries to grab him, but Harker moves too fast. Carson finds a set of stairs and runs up to the roof. Cautiously, she moves forward. Michael also makes it up to the roof, and she sees a figure behind him, so she yells a warning at him. Unfortunately, she was too late. Harker seizes Michael and lifts him over his head. Carson shoots, hits Harker in the knee. Harker drops Michael, but now he's pissed, and he's coming toward Carson. He appears to be carrying... Yes.
Sorry to interrupt.
Uh-huh.
Did he not shut his pain off?
I don't know if it's working. It must not be working like it's supposed to.
Okay. Well, it sounds like he was made a long time ago. If he's been on the police force for a long time.
Yeah, for like 16 years.
So maybe something
he's gotten better at it.
Or maybe Victor wasn't as good at programming back then or something.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Okay. So he can feel pain, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's coming
at her. And he appears to be carrying a child against his chest, but his arms are free.
Oh, yeah.
When the pale thing clinging to Harker turns its head to look at her, Carson sees it is not a child. It's dwarfish, but with none of the fairy tale appeal. Carson continues to back up, and she almost falls off the roof.
I'd be backing up.
Yeah, I was like, Jesus. Suddenly, Deucalion appears and seizes Harker and whatever the hell's sprouting off of him. He lifts them high in the air and throws them off the roof. Carson and Michael run down to make sure he's really dead because we've been through this before. While they're running, Michael's like, did you see that thing? That face? And Carson says, yeah, it was coming out.
Couldn't miss it.
Couldn't miss it. When they reach the alleyway, Harker remains where he had fallen, but he no longer lay face down. He's turned toward the sky, his mouth sagged open. His eyes were wide, unblinking, and the rain pooled in them.
He's dead.
He is dead.
Okay.
But from his hips to his shoulders, the substance of him was gone. His chest and abdomen had collapsed. Rags of skin and torn t-shirt hung on fragments of his rib cage. A sound draws their attention, and Carson looks over and sees a pale, trollish figure crouched beside an open manhole from which it had dragged the cover. She could tell it was looking at her.
What did we say?
He's out. A little golem guy.
Yeah, like a little golem.
Yeah. I don't know if he has the hair, though.
Well, that's what I imagine he looks like.
Yeah, and he's all wet for some reason.
Well, it's raining, you said.
Oh, yeah.
And he just came out of a body.
He came out of someone. And
he's
none
probably
of the
sweaty.
natural
I
ways.
don't know.
Why would he be sweaty?
Well, it takes a lot of work to come out of a body.
That it was. You're absolutely right. He's out and he's looking at her. After all the hubbub dies down, the place is now a crime scene. Carson asks where Deucalion went, and Michael sarcastically tells her that he had a dinner date with Dracula.
So fucking funny.
Yeah, he's hilarious. Carson's phone rings, and when she answers, it's Vicky on the other side. completely panicked. Not Victor.
Okay.
Not Victor.
The other
Vicky.
Vicky.
Yeah, the Vicky that works for her and takes
Yeah.
care of her brother.
Okay.
We're going to the other Vicky now, though. Victor.
Okay.
Although 4 Ericas had failed him, he had high hopes for the 5th.
Did he?
He does. The lid opens on Erica's tank, and she takes her first breath. Victor waits for the initial shock to wear off before asking, "Do you know what you are?" And she replies, "Yes. I have given you a life," Victor says. "Remember that. I have given you a life, and I will choose what you do with it." Rude.
Yeah.
Going to Carson. On the dark porch, a shopping cart full of aluminum cans stands alongside the house, near the back porch.
Randall's coming.
Randall be coming. RBC. Is he galloping? What were those? Coconut.
I'm gonna start doing my own sound effect.
Oh my God, please.
No.
Oh. Vicky's like, "The doors were locked. I know they were." Carson assures her that it's okay. She knows him. Vicky's like, "He's so big. I don't know how he got in the house." He's so big.
How did he get in the house? Sounds
Not
like an animal.
supposed to allow big things.
Ew, guys. Ashley's face right now.
That's beautiful. Anyway, so it's Deucalion and not Randy, like you think.
Okay.
Plot twist.
Why did Duke go there uninvited?
Just to check it out. Just to make sure everyone was okay.
Oh, okay.
I think he's checking on the Arns. Arnie.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
But why?
Just to make sure he was okay. I think he likes the kid.
Okay. He's taken a liking to
He has
him.
taken a lover.
No.
No. Just a liking. Anyway, Deucalion and Carson and Michael, they're all standing in Arnie's room watching him work on the castle. And Carson says to Deucalion, 200 years? Why now? Why here? And Deucalion replies that he thinks that on the night he came alive, it was his destiny to destroy Victor when given the chance. He has free will. He could walk away from his destiny, but he won't. Deucalion pumps him up by telling him how evil Victor is and that he's got to be stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Victor would murder all mankind. If you do not help me, he is arrogant enough to succeed. Then Michael goes to flip a coin. He says, "Heads, we fight. Tails, we don't." And he flips it. He catches it. But before he opens it, Carson puts her hand on his, and then he puts his hand on her hand. And she says, "We're not leaving it to fate. We fight."
Oh, yeah.
Fight. And then
Quack.
quack, quack. Yeah. Oh, man, I wish they would have quacked. Which came first? The quack.
What?
The book or the Mighty Ducks? But it's
The
the Mighty Ducks. I know. Okay, I'm sorry. Randall 6. Dry, dark,
Jesus,
quiet.
Randall. Sorry, go ahead.
He's in the crawl space under the house, and it provides him with an ideal environment. He closes his eyes and breathes slowly and deeply. In the room above him is happiness. He's arrived at the source. The secret is within his grasp. This child of mercy in the spidery dark smiles. What do we think, guys? What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? What do we think?
That's the end.
That's the end.
I don't
Care for it.
No, that's not it. I liked some of it. I don't understand Randall. The point of Randall, but
yeah.
he must have a bigger role in the following book.
Yes, I assume so.
So he wanted him introduced.
Right.
I
I think I give it 7 body parts out of 10.
7 body parts out of 10 body parts. I would give it, what'd I say? 6.
I think you gave it a 6.
Yeah. Just from
listening
to you tell me about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
that.
Who was your favorite character?
Erica, 100%.
Yeah. I like
And Karloff
Erica.
was pretty cool.
He was okay. Didn't really feel anything for him.
Whoa.
My favorite character was the monk in the beginning.
Yes, Nebo. He was pretty great. It goes Nebo, then Erica. 4.
Kind of like the hand,
Yeah.
as well.
I think of it as a little dog, and it was like waiting for her to follow it. It's cute. Come on. I'm glad it didn't like crook a finger at her.
Yeah, that would have been too much.
That would have been too much.
Yeah. We don't want that. All right.
Let us know what you thought.
Yeah.
Please.
Leave us a comment. Do you want more Dean in the future?
Everybody wants more Dean in the future.
Ew. I don't like the way you said that.
Fooch.
Oh, did we say what book I'm doing?
No.
I don't think we did.
I don't think we did.
Okay. So next week.
Yep. On the 15th.
Yep. It is not a series. It's just a standalone book. Just a spooky book for spooky season.
Yeah.
For October. It's The September House by Carissa Orlando. And I believe it's her only book.
Ooh, so if we like her, yay.
Yeah.
Will we like her?
I think so.
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
I thought it was very good.
Good.
So yeah, and that one will be video podcast as
Yay.
well. So
what should we wear? Let us know what we should wear.
Do you want us to wear clothes?
Wigs. Do we want to do like weird makeup? Don't make it too weird though, because we're at the library.
Yeah,
so
I think for now
we have to be normal.
It's just gonna have to be.
Can I wear like funny
normal.
gloves or something?
I don't care what you fucking wear.
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay.
Guys, I have to put up with this.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Every day. All right, I think that's it for us.
That's it. Thanks
leave
for
us
listening.
comments. Follow us on social media.
Medios.
All right.
The end.
The end.
Okay.
Bye. Love you.